Spoiler alert. Yeah, you read the title, you clicked on it, so I don't want to hear you guys, oh, spoiling it for me, things that you clicked on it. So, but for people who are unaware, in the game, spoiler alert, Joel dies. He gets beaten to death by Abby. But The Last of Us Season 2 makes Joel's death scene even worse. It's the shame of us. HBO did not change the fact that Abby kills Joel in its second season of The Last of Us, as she did in The Last of Us Part 2. However, they made the scene even worse, and I just watched it, and it's bad. It's not like, oh, God. No, it's just flat out bad. It really is. It's crazy that there's more I mean, because there has to be, but there's more emotion. Like, it just feels more genuine emotion from the game because you're not seeing the actual actors, you're hearing their voices. Um, but it's feels more genuine than what you're seeing on screen. With the live action. You look it up for yourself. YouTuber Synthetic Man explained why he believes that the season is even worse in the live action adaptation than in the game. First, he pointed out to the lighting and the setting. Referring to the game, he noted, the lighting in the scene is so much better than this scene. I mean, it's in the dark. You know some shit is about to go down. You can feel it in the air. You could also argue that in the show, they did this on purpose so that you wouldn't be able to predict that Joel was about to be beaten to death. But I don't know. In a way, it just feels cheaper than cheaper that they're just out in the main room of the lodge. He then noted that they replaced Tommy with Dina, and instead of Tommy being pistol whipped as he is in the game, Abby's crew puts her to sleep with an injection of some kind of anesthetic. You know, staying true to the game. Next, he pointed to why the scene is worse in HBO's version than in the game. It's because Abby monologues for like 5 fucking minutes, and it's just another humiliation ritual. Oh, the man is dead. Time to rejoice. Um, from there, he did note that the show made one slight improvement to the scene by getting Joel to confess that he was the one who killed the Fireflies before they attacked him, thus confirming his identity, and they were getting revenge on the right person. However, when he then returned to why the scene is so bad, everything else about this is pure filler, but not just filler, it's propaganda. After she shotguns Joel in the leg, she just kind of sits there and lets Abby lecture him for minutes. Joel doesn't interrupt Abby until like several minutes into her fucking speech. It's long and painful. There's a part where she gets within a foot of Joel's face. Joel could have easily socked her in the fucking jaw right there, and he would have. There's no fucking way he would have just listened to some fucking bitch lecture him for several minutes. This is so bad. And you know exactly why they did it. Oh, hang on. Did I sneeze? Much better. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, this isn't just to humiliate Joel and to say that he's a bad person for saving Ellie and killing the Fireflies. No, this is to shame us, the people who supported Joel's decision because it was objectively was the objectively correct one. Because Cuckman hates everyone who supports Joel. Speaking specifically to Abby bashing Joel with the golf club, he described it as way shittier than the original. He explained, because once again, this Abby is literally just a normal freaking woman, and somehow this tiny, weak Abby actually snaps the golf club, hitting Joel and then punches him in the face for presumably multiple minutes. This is a normal woman punching a man in the face. Her fucking bones in her hand should be shattered. My immersion is destroyed. It's so it's unreal. The girl boss feminism crap is way less believable than the game. At the very least, Abby was fucking Senator Armstrong's roided to the was Senator Armstrong roided to the gills. And yes, it was pretty immersion breaking that she was on a heavy was on as the heaviest stack as bodybuilder in the post-apocalypse. At least then it would justify the crazy masculine actions that she takes throughout the game. I'm never going to believe that from this Abby. This is the same type of feminism propaganda, but out of a different lens. 53% Rotten Tomatoes for viewers, and of course critics. Of course, are as usual. But people are also saying that this Abby looks more like Ellie than Bella Ramsey, which just shows they could have easily cast someone else as Ellie. Bella Ramsey is not Ellie. You can say, oh, she's a great actor. Great, she's not Ellie. Like, again, it's like the scene with this scene. She tries to come off as threatening. It doesn't work. Like I said, watch it for yourself. In the game, you feel bad for her. Here, it's just like, hey, look, they're ripping off Breaking Bad. It's just, you don't feel anything. Sorry, Adam's in the window. Adam, you want to come down and say hello to everyone? Come on. Come on, come and say Grandpa. He's like, no, Grandpa, I'm licking myself now. Adam! Dude, why don't you come to see me? I really would like your attention. Whatever. But yeah, they're like, oh yeah, this chick looks more like Ellie than Bella Ramsey. They also made her like really skinny here, and she's like roided up in the game. I don't know about one particular scene that was prominent in the game that people remember between, Ellie or not Ellie, Abby and Mr. Neil Cuckman stand-in. I'm sure if it was in the show, it would have been mentioned, but apparently they decided to omit that because no one wants to see someone like Abby getting raw dogged for a few minutes. But this is the shame toss. Yeah, how do you take a moment like Joel's death and make it worse? And not even worse as in, more emotional and more impactful. No, they make it worse. Like, it'll just leave you. You're like, okay, well, it happened. We knew it was going to happen, and it did. Okay. Rest in peace, Joel. Don't worry, we'll still be seeing plenty of Pedro Pascal with flashbacks and all that, so it's not like he's out of the show for good. Ooh, are they finally mowing the yard? I had to get up and check. We were supposed to have someone come and mow the backyard. It's like, why don't you mow it yourself? Because we don't have a mower. My landlady pays someone to come over and mow the yard, so. Now what was I saying? I was watching them mow for a while. Like, it was like 10, 20 minutes, and it's not a big yard, and they made it a lot harder than it needed to be. I'm just sitting there. The dude looked like Mike, though, from Breaking Bad, Mike Ehrmantraut. I'm just thinking, like, he's sitting around, he's like, and all I'm thinking is, Walter, I'm mowing your lawn for you, Walter. Well, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, how the chick is more like Ellie than Bella Ramsey and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not surprised they took an impactful moment in the game and then had to insert bull crap that really didn't need to be in there into it. This is modern day, modern storytelling. But I mean, again, what do you expect? What do you expect? Like I said, you can go watch it for yourself. I mean, they have a comparison, like a side-by-side comparison, and it's it's bad. It's bad. But anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.